For over 20 years, Halo has been more than a game. It's been a language of hope, of history, and of humanity. A saga that shaped how we fight, how we build, and how we remember. From Bungie's first spark to Halo Studios' next step, its echoes reminds us the story isn't over. It's still being written by the creators, by the players, and by those who still believe. This channel exists to understand Halo in its entirety, its lore, its design, its creators, and the community that has kept it alive for over 2 decades. This isn't a news feed. It isn't a content farm. This is a space for balanced discussion to explore every perspective, every contradiction, every intent behind the universe that defined a generation. Because to see Halo clearly, we must go beyond nostalgia. We must go beyond rivalry, beyond studio borders. Here, we study the design, decisions, and the devotion that shaped a legend. Hope, because every Halo, no matter how dark its story, has always carried the light of something worth saving. History, because this universe has evolved through triumph and controversy alike, reflecting both the brilliance and the burden of creation. Humanity, because beyond the armor, beyond the battles, Halo has always been about us, our flaws, our courage, and our will to endure. These are the pillars of Halo Protocol, not to glorify one era, not to condemn another, but to understand them both side by side as part of one greater story. Here, we remember why it is we fought, not to divide, but to understand, because this franchise has never been about choosing sides. It was about asking questions, about facing impossible odds and finding meaning in the fight itself. Every video here is an act of preservation, a conversation, a record of the art, the effort, and the intent that made Halo what it is. Welcome to Halo Protocol, a channel built on hope, guided by history, grounded in humanity. These are the pillars that define what Halo means. But every pillar needs a foundation. Analysis, to see clearly, not to argue. Context, to understand meaning, not to manufacture outrage. And understanding, to bridge what divides us. Together, these form the structure on which hope, history, and humanity can endure. Because without them, the story collapses into noise. With them, we preserve what matters, the intent, the art, and the truth of Halo. This is our foundation. This is our purpose. This is Halo Protocol. Transmission begins now.